Hi, Ross here, your expert at all things moving. Today, we're going to be talking about paperwork. I know, it's a little bit boring, but it is very important to know about it when preparing for your moving services. We're going to be very specific today and talk about types of estimates. A moving company usually sends you a moving estimate when taking your inventory list or finding it out through an on-site estimate. So today we're going to talk about types of moving estimates the company provides to you, their pros and cons, and how to utilize that to make your moving easier. Let's go.
Moving tips!
Number 1, non-binding estimate. Out of all types of estimates, this is actually the most sketchy and, to be honest, the most dangerous type of estimate. Non-binding means that the price that is being given to you in the quote is not final and can change at any moment depending on numerous factors. Beware, rogue movers actually use this scheme. They give you a lowball quote through a non-binding estimate, and those unlucky ones who do not know the difference and blindly sign it end up paying 20, 30, 40, or even 50% extra charges on top of what they originally had to pay. Number 2, binding estimate. It's one of the most common estimates out there and is usually being used by the majority of licensed, insured, and professional moving companies. The thing with the binding estimate is the myth that the price will not go up. That is actually wrong. Yes, the price is fixed and you will not need to pay any more, but still, there is a number in your estimate, which is called sum price per cubic foot or sum price per pound. Make sure that your inventory list is as accurate as possible, because even with a binding estimate, you will end up paying more if your inventory list at the day of the move will actually have more items. But there is a good side to it as well. If on the day of the move you will have less items than in the inventory list, then price will go down accordingly.
Moving tips.
And number 3, binding not to exceed estimate. This is my personal favorite and of course customers' favorite across the whole country. It is pretty rare, but big conglomerate moving companies usually give this type of estimate. A binding not to exceed estimate is everything a customer dreams of. It actually means that your price will never go above the quoted one. It might go down, the same as with binding estimate if you have less items, but no matter how much you have more, it will not go up. Usually, to make sure not to shoot themselves in the foot, moving companies with this type of estimate give a pretty high price to cover themselves for any losses in terms of time and labor. So make sure which one is better for you. Of course, not the first one, I urge you to, and make your choice.
Moving tips.
In conclusion, always be attentive to paperwork and what the movers are sending to you. I understand it might be a lot of stress preparing for everything and making sure that this process goes smooth. But always be very clear about asking your moving company representative what type of estimate they will be sending to you and what does it mean. Well, you already know about the last one. Good luck with your move.
Moving tips.